We'll start off by using face. Now, in my first window, when I create my geometry, you can see right on top we have the submachines. What I'd like to do is work on this face as shown over here, and I'd like to use my upper turret with my main spindle. So all I have to do is choose the exact submachine that I need. Next, I'll choose my geometry. By clicking on this icon, I can choose my new geometry. Now, before I do that, let me just go through the program itself and show you that throughout the program, we have many new icons that we've added, many new pictures, so that I could make it a lot easier to understand. Choosing a tool, the levels, technology, all of this. By clicking at any field, you see the new pictures that explains exactly what each field is. Let's go back to geometry now, and we'll choose our new geometry by clicking on new, and I'll choose this line over here like we always chosen a geometry before. I'll accept that, and now we can go into modified geometry exactly in the same window where I have created my geometry. Go to modify geometry, and what this does is automatically is checked off over here where it automatically extended to the stock, and you see it automatically extended itself to the stock. As far as the end extension, I can write in a value over here if I want, or also if I want, click on auto extend to stock as shown over here. Next, I'll choose a tool, and I'll choose a tool that's within my tool list already, my tool table already, and I'll choose the first tool, tool number 1. Now, you can see also that we have here the positions that we've shown you before, the different angles that I want to work on. I can choose any one of these as shown over here. Now note, if there's one that I choose that this particular operation cannot support because the angle is too big, you'll see that my B angle is over here at 315, and it says below it out of limit. So it doesn't allow you to create an operation that is not supported with this type of a tool. So I can choose whatever tool I want, as shown over here. You can see all the different positions, and I'll choose this position over here. We have our levels, but let's go now into our technology. In our technology, we have this all in one simple window, and we've changed this over here to icons on top. Instead of writing either clicking on the front or back, we have simple icons. You just click on the front or back. You can see the actual pictures down below as well. I'll keep it on front. Tell it we're working from the stock area. You can tell it which direction we want to go, zigzag or one way. Again, you can see the exact pictures over here as well. And we're going to start with our roughing cut. We'll have our equal step over of 1 millimeter as shown over here. We'll go into our final steps where I can have my last couple steps on my roughing going, say, every 0.3 millimeters, and I can have it going that way twice. I can have my offset set at Z, and if I want to have a finish cycle, all I do is click on finish, and I can work on finish cycle. Now that I'm doing finish cycle, however, I can go into links for my finish cycle. If I click on link, I have my lead in and lead out, and all I have to say in this particular case, I want to use my tangent lead in. I'll have my tangent extension at 2 millimeters, and the length I'll have that at 0. And that's all I need for right now. Let's do save and calculate and simulate the part, and I'll go into the turning simulation. Now, note when I start my turning simulation, we see exactly what we want to do, and before, if we wanted to zoom in or zoom out, I would have to go up over here and click whatever I want. All I have to do right now, if I want to move it, just click with my mouse on the screen and move it with my mouse. I can do this also while it's doing the simulation. I can move it, I can zoom in, zoom out, have it any way I want, and put it at any position without going over here, making it a lot easier to manipulate this type of simulation. I'll start my simulation, and I'll do it slow. And as you can see, the tool goes down, cuts, does exactly what I wanted to do, finishing off the turning operation.